Hi all, welcome to Super Coders. So in this tutorial, we are gonna fix some issues in our code. Also, we are doing some setup in the environment file. So let's get started and let's work on this tutorial. So first, if you see, if I come to my dashboard page, then come into the category page, and if I click on add, it is navigating me to the category page. So if I come to my code, if I check my code, let's open my code content, then SRC, then component, then pages, then category, manage categories, and here in the on add method I simply add a navigate from category method, but it is navigating, but it is not making our sidebar active. If you see, it is not making active our sidebar, so we need to write some logic to make our sidebar active. Come to VS Code. After that, let's open our layout file. First come our layout file, open layout file, and here if you see, we need to add a use effect. So for that, what I can do, first let's import a const location equal to use location. So this location will check whether the URL is getting changed or not changed. So in that event, we are going to trigger our sidebar items. So again, after the use effect, then passing the dependency location, and here it will call every time when there is changes in location. Let me show you. Save this code, come to Chrome, and come to add category, refresh page, open inspect, open console. If I refresh the page and if I come to manage category, and here if you see the layout file console.log, you can see it is showing the path name. And again, if I switching the page to add category, it is giving me form category again, path name. If I click on manage category again, and if I click on this, again it is getting triggered. So it is getting me the URL. So we need to do what? We need to call a reducer on this method every time the URL is getting changed. So for that, what I do, I am coming to my reducer, reducer, sidebar data. Here we are going to get one more method, which is trigger, and it will change our sidebar. Trigger, page change, state, them. Then inside that, what I can do, state dot items dot for each item, make it is active false, make it expanded false, then also making the sub items is active false. After that, here in the sub item, I'm adding some logic. If sub menu dot module underscore URL and module dot URL and window dot location dot path name equal to sub menu dot module URL, then in that case make this sub menu active. After that, let's close this. Close this first one, then second one. Okay, that is done. So I just update all the state items. This will just not taking any parameter, just updating the value. So save it and we need to export it. So copy it, export it here, save it, come to layout file. Here we need to trigger it. So you simply add dispatch, then trigger change and passing the location also. That is not required, but I'm just passing. Import this trigger change. So it will be import from save it, back to Chrome, refresh page, come to add category, refresh page. If you see add category is getting active, if I come to manage category, I think there is some issue happening. If I come to manage category, come to add category, it is active, but that is not active the parent. So what I can do, I think I missed something. I need to check. Okay, here it should be sub menu. Here it should be item dot active true, then item dot expanded true. That is also to take care. Now refresh page, add category, come to manage category. After that, if I click on add category, and you can see I successfully activated my sidebar. If I come again, click on plus icon, it is getting active. So that is the important step, because right now we are not know which page is getting active. So we can identify this thing via location passing into dependency as a use effect, and it will trigger our reducer, which will exactly check which URL is running right now. If you see right now we are in form category. When we're switching the page, this URL is getting changed, and if it get triggered, it will trigger our reducer. So reducer will check which sidebar going to active, and it will active the sidebar. That is happening right now. Now let's check some other things also. Here is some issue. If I change the theme, let me show you. If I try a different theme, let me check blue light. Here what I can do, this active sidebar, make it white color in active state. So what I can do, come to my VS Code, and here if I see the global setting, global style.js, it is taking the background color dark and color light. But if I come to the blue background, let me show you in theme.js file, blue light theme, there is no background or light color. So what I can do, light, save it to Chrome, refresh page, and now you can see it is showing me as a white color. Let's make this icon also white color in active state. So for that, coming to our global style, and here what I can do, dot active sidebar as vj, make color background light, save it back to Chrome, refresh page. Now you can see add category is getting white color. If I check with other thing also, basic, it is perfect. Same with dark, it's perfect. Same with light, that is also perfect. I think custom is also okay. Then blue light, it is also okay. Blue dark, it is also okay. Then green light, here in green light also we need to add a color. So again come to theme, green light, and here again adding light, RGB 212.5, save it, this page, you can see it's getting white color. Coming to other sections, green dark, that is okay. Red light, let's change it also, finding red light, change the theme also, save it, refresh page, and you can see it is working fine also. Add category, let's check with other also, orange light, orange dark. So I think that is okay for now. Everything is working fine. Now after that, we need to do one more fixes. So here, if you come to manage category, add category, you can see this form. But if I come to warehouse, open add warehouse, the form is getting changed. And if I come again manage category, add category, it is not showing me other tabs, just because of filter is getting triggered, and it is actually rendering the same components, but the item is getting filtered, so it is not showing the whole item. So we need to do some changes in our code. So for that, and also let me show one more thing. If I come to add warehouse, and if I'm in detail information, if I come to category, add category, it is showing the same page as this active. So we need to change this thing. So what I can do, come to VS Code, let's close all this file, And for that, we need to come to our dynamic form. And here, instead of getting this way, let's cut this code and get it from utils. So what I can say, utils helpers export const get form types return return. Let's import this. So cutting this code from here, paste it here. Yeah, text component is missing. Cut it also here. Paste it here. Save this file. And here what I can do, instead get form types. I think get form types. Get form types. Save it. And after that, when changing this form or fetching the form, we again need to change set current step to 0. Here is step. Let's do one thing. Instead of taking from here, cut it. Const step items equal to get form items. And here step items. Let me show you why I'm doing this thing. Step items, and here step item dot filter. So here in step item set step, it will set the only filter item, not the actual item. If you see, I'm modifying the actual item. That's why it is getting lost the data. But here right now, what I'm doing, I'm just filter the items and setting only filter item. The reason for doing is just simple thing. It will fetch the actual item and filter that and set that filter item into steps. Now save it, and if I check again, come to Chrome, refresh page. Now I am in add category. If I come to add warehouse, you can see the page is getting changed. If I come to add category again, you can see it is getting changed. Again, if I come to my add warehouse, going to fourth tab, coming to category, add category, you can see all the things getting changed. So that's the reason for changing these things. Now it is working fine. There is just a small issue on this code. We need to do some setup in the environment. Right now we are just taking the environment file directly, but I'm gonna take it from the .env file. So for that, in Django, come to VS Code, close this React project, close this project, close this file also, close this file also, then open terminal. For this, we need to install a .env file. So come into Django file, shut down, clear it. Then we need to install .env pip install python .env, enter. Now it is installed, and I'm going to take it to our requirements file. So for that, what I can do, pip freeze requirements text file. So all the things which I have installed in a virtual environment, it will come to our requirement file. If you see backend, e-commerce inventory, requirement.text file, you can see python.env is here. After that, what I can do, getting a simple .env file in our project, coming to the project level, create new file .env. You need to add a setting. So first setting, what I'm gonna add is debug equal to true, then secret key, then we need to add database name, then database user, database password, database host, database port. After that, let's copy all these things from setting right now. Just coming to settings, copy the secret key, copy it, paste it here, database name, copy the database name also, its name, password, user, all are same. We need to copy host, then port, which is 3306. After that, save this file and we need to load these settings, load this env information in our settings. So for that, what I can do, first in top, we need to import from dot env import load.env, then import os, then after that we need to do what, os.getEnv secret key. Maybe must be sure this key, this value must be same with our env file secret key. After that, it and here .env debug, by default make it false. To save this file, coming to database setting, also changing here. So again, os.getEnv, here database name, copy it, database underscore user, database underscore password, then database underscore host, then database port. Save this file. Let's check it here. All the things are same. Now after that, let's confirm it's working or not. So come to view, terminal, start our server, run server. There is some issue. It is true, true, then it will be true. Okay, debug is true. Okay, take it. Okay, here the load.env I didn't call it. So after importing it, call it load.env. So it will load our file. Now you can see it is working fine. So earlier it is not loading. That's why it is showing issue. After that, we can do what? We need to check whether it is working or not. So come to Postman, open our login API. Just try to send it. And you can see it is working fine. Our database successfully connected. That's why we are getting the login credential. So in that way, we can create an env file in the Django to make our project much more better structure. After that, we need to create an env file for React. So come to front end, then create a env file. So .env, and here I'm just using only React app API underscore URL. In React, there is no configuration needed, only just need to get an env file, but make sure your variable name start with React app. Like here, if you see, I started my API URL with React app underscore API URL. So if you want to get a token, then it was to add React app, then token. In this way, you can create a variables or env file in React. Now after that, we'll create HTTP localhost 8000/API. So this is the base API URL of our project. After that, let's replace this in all places. Just copy it, find it, whole project. Here if you see, it is checking also here. After that, I can do one do one more thing. Come to utils, create one more file, config.js file, and after that const config, and here API underscore URL equal to process dot process env react app API URL. Export it. So export default config. Save this file. After that, let's replace it everywhere. So copy this URL, and here I'm going to do what? Here, instead of calling this API this way, just passing the native URL like this URL. Sign up. Pass it. So here login. Pass it. Also here pass it. Here also changing. Pass it. Dynamic form also. Save it. Manage category also. Save it. Then in the here save. Okay, here it is the access URL. So here what I can do? Here I simply change it to $config dot API URL. Save it. Change it also here. Save it. Now after that, come to our hook. Here our hook API handler. Here I'm just gonna change it. So each time the UI must be let GURL equal to process.env config dot API URL plus URL. You pass this GURL. Now save it. After that, let's restart the node project. So let's start the React project. Now let's check it's working or not. So it is running project in the project. It is running the project right now. So after that, so if you see our project is getting rendered, and we can call in get menus also. So it is taking the base URL from our config file. That is also working. But check with manage category. That is also working. So each things are covered with our env file right now. So that is a standard structure which I want to maintain. Earlier I didn't do these things, but I want to maintain these things also. Now after that we need to do one more setting in our Postman. So each time when you open login, here what we have to do, every time when we call in the API for login, we need to send the login credential, then copy this token and pass it in our API. Like if I want to fetch the data from get API, I need to pass in token every time, but I don't want to do this thing again and again. Instead of that, we are going to do some advanced feature, or you can say the feature of Postman. So what I can do, just come to your collection, and here in the script, I'm gonna create some script to save our token in the variables of Postman. So let me show you. How I can do this. Const response equal to pm dot response dot json. After that, const access equal to response console.log response. Save it. Now let me open console here and clear the console. When I try to hit login API, let me show you what happened. If I send, and you can see I can get the token. So I need to save this token in our global variable postman. So for that, what I can do, if access, then in that case pm.globals.set token and passing the access. Save it. After that, come to the authorization tab, change it to bearer token and pass to our variable name. So our variable name is token, which I set earlier from the script file, which is token. Save it. Save it. Let's close this. Let's close this also. Open it again. Clear it. Try to send. Now our token is set it. If I try to open this get API, let me show you. And here I don't have authorization. You can see it is taking authorization from the our parent method. And if I try to send, you can see it is working perfectly. Send it. And you can see this is also working. In this way, our token is saved in our postman. And once you log in, it will just automatically add your token in authorization and you can call any API and that is going to work. So that's it. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and please subscribe our channel. And if any question, please do comment.